Welcome. I am Mark, and this is By Divine Design. Let us begin. We begin by purifying your energy field with divine love, divine light, and divine truth. Now focusing more on your heart chakra, you might bring some awareness to the center of your chest, to your heart, as we clear, and open your heart chakra. Also expanding your whole energy field at the same time through the heart chakra. More light, more love, more truth streaming into your heart and out to your whole body, to every cell, to the emotional body, mental body, spiritual bodies. And bringing in the descending divine force. You can imagine this coming from up above, down through your crown, down through your central core, down through each of the chakras, down through to the center of the earth. But it is also spreading out underneath your body and rising up on each side around you in 380 degrees, every side of you, and rejoining above your head, the descending divine force flowing down and through, down, around, up on each side, back down. Accelerating this flow now, accelerating it. The descending divine force and the cocoon it creates around you. Expanding your energy field out to accommodate this increased flow. This increased flow is automatically clearing each of your chakras, but we're going to put some specific attention on the crown chakra, right now, clearing your resistance to the divine. Any thoughts, feelings, imprints, conditionings that have made you resistant to connecting with your divine self, your divine being, with all that is. And the next layer we're seeing inside your crown chakra is your ancestral influences regarding your connection to the divine. So all the imprinting and conditioning from your grandparents and their parents and on back several generations, their fears, the fear of God, the fear of being too close to God, as well as the fear of being too far away from God or not in alignment with God. Clear, 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 clear. And as that layer clears, it's revealing past life where you condemned God. You were well, you felt betrayed by God and you were incredibly angry at God, and it was like at the final moment, just before you died, you were condemning God. You were totally blocking out your connection with God. What the Catholics would call a mortal sin, where you do something that completely breaks your connection with God, which of course is a misunderstanding. We can't break our connection with God ever. But there was so much force of will and force of emotion behind this that it imprinted really deeply into your system. So we're going to back up a little, give this a little more space, bring in a little more light, love, and truth, surrounding this influence with divine light, divine love, divine truth. There's still something that's holding on. Let's go a little deeper into the core of that. So this is a set of identifications that went along with this whole situation. So the identifications are at the heart level. We'll just start clearing them. I hate you, God. I hate you. 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 I hate you, God. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. Clear, 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 clear. I don't want to be right. I don't want to be wrong. I don't want to be right. I don't want to be wrong. I don't want to be right. I don't want to be wrong about God, about what I believe about God, about what I think He did to me. I don't want to be right. I don't want to be wrong. I don't want to be right. I don't want to be wrong. Clear, 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 clear. There's another layer of hatred underneath that that's stuck in the solar plexus chakra. Sending love, light, and truth into the solar plexus, into this hatred. Okay, we're renewing the flow on the descending divine force, and the flow of the cocoon around you that it creates. Which is also continuing to clear out all your chakras, all the imprints and conditioning stored in each of the chakras. Okay, so still connected to that lifetime is resistance in the root chakra to being in a human body, to being on earth, to ever being in the situation that you were in at the end of that lifetime. It was like you viscerally made this vow to never come back, never be here in a body again, never be under like God's plaything again, God's toy, never to be like under God's, what's the word, like vindictiveness and like that you felt like God was just playing with you, playing with all humans, that we were just toys for God's pleasure, and you made this vow to never come back again, never. And in this lifetime, it prevents you from fully being here now as a human being and as a spiritual being and as a divine being. To have all of that functioning together, this vow has to be released. So would you be willing to release any and all vows to never be human again, to never be on earth again, to never be a toy of God, to never be a subject of God's vindictiveness? Would you be willing to allow yourself to completely dissolve any and all vows like this that you've ever made in any lifetime, past, present, or future, in all time, space, dimensions, clear, 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 clear. That one's big. That's opening the energy flow now. That's allowing much more of the descending divine force to come through now. All the way down to the center of the earth, all the way around you, wrapping back up on every side, coming back in the crown, creating this cocoon of divine light, divine love, divine truth all around you, receiving more and more of this descending divine force coming from source, coming from all that is. And all of this, all of these words and concepts I'm using, they're all metaphor. So to talk about a descending divine force as if everything's not already divine, it's a metaphor. It's allowing us to tune into one aspect of divinity. And the same goes with like past lives. It's a metaphor. It's a configuration of energy that's programmed into your system. And to talk about it as a past life, which it may have been, it may not have been, it doesn't actually matter because it's a metaphor, and the metaphor conveys meaning, and the metaphor allows us to investigate that programming and deprogram it, release it, and open up to greater freedom. So just, it's a reminder, we don't need to take any of these concepts too seriously. It's always, the reality of it is always so much more than can be put into words or even into metaphors. But the metaphors allow us to at least kind of approach it and communicate about these things that are so far beyond the mind and the ability for the human mind to comprehend. So let's just renew the descending divine force in the flow around you and expand that a little bit more, accelerate it a little bit more. Checking the status of each of the chakras again. The crown, third eye, throat, heart, solar plexus, sacral chakra, root chakra. Even these chakras, they're just metaphors. They don't actually exist in reality. It's just a way to talk about the energy system that allows for communication and allows to direct our focus here and there in different ways. Okay, so now we're going to play, while the descending force and the cocoon that the descending force creates, while that continues to operate on its own, we're going to now focus on the ascending divine force. So the divine is immanent in everything, is immanent within the center of the earth, all of you, all of creation. But again, using the metaphor of ascending energy, ascending flow from the center of the earth, from the divine that is immanent in all the material reality, we're going to pull up or notice the ascending divine force that comes up from the center of the earth, up to your root chakra, up through the energy, the central energy core, the central energy channel, Some of it spreads out like a fountain, coming down all around you, creating its cocoon, and some of it continues up, as if going all the way up to the source, the divine source. So we're playing now with increasing this flow, the ascending divine force, and the ascending cocoon that it creates, and expanding that, and accelerating the flow of that a little bit more now, helping your energy system to adapt to and get used to this level of flow. These cocoons are actually always in place. You couldn't be alive without the descending force and the ascending force. But what we are doing is activating it and bringing it into your conscious awareness so that you'll be able to call upon it, bring it to mind with simply an intention whenever you wish. Okay, with that, we're now going to help them to synchronize both cocoons, both set of flows, the ascending flow and the descending flow. And you will no longer be able to track the circulation of the flows individually anymore, but you should be able to start to track the feeling sense of them reaching coherence together. It should bring a softening, a relaxation, a clarifying, a clarity, a harmony. So we're just going to keep working with helping them to synchronize and find coherence with one another, to find the most appropriate way to combine their flows. Just hold a light intention to feel into this coherence that's building, to feel into this harmonized energy field. To get your own felt sense of what it's like for you to experience this light body that the forces are creating together. When this light body is running like this, when it's awakened and flowing, one of the benefits is it's automatically continuing to release imprinting and conditioning from all your chakras, dissolving karma. When your energy system is this coordinated, this coherent and flowing, your system has the ability to release deep buried emotions without even being aware of what the emotion was, and to release thoughts and beliefs that no longer serve you without needing to be consciously aware of what's being released. It also has the wonderful side effect of strengthening and clarifying, giving you essentially instantaneous, clear intuition. When your light body is glowing in coherence of the ascending and descending forces, you can simply know the truth, know your highest truth. On any topic that you bring to mind. Sometimes it will provide the answer immediately as just a all-at-once download that you receive the whole of it without knowing the specific parts of it, but those specific parts will unfold at just the right moment, maybe an hour later or the next day or whenever is perfect for you. The information is received in whole, energetically, all at once, but the insights and the impulses to right action, to right knowing, can unfold at other moments later on. So as I continue to hold this space and hold this coherence of your light body, and support the ascending force and the descending force, just bring to mind your intention for full God realization, full enlightenment, full freedom. And just ask yourself, what can I know about this right now? And just allow yourself to receive what you receive. It might be feelings, it might be thoughts, it might be images. Just notice what you notice as we hold this space of coherence and clarity of intuition, clear knowing. So I can see you're definitely receiving some info packets, some downloads. But I can also see where there's aspects of your system that are resisting. So let's just clear. These seem to be identifications in your heart chakra. I'm not intuitive, I'm not intuitive, I'm not intuitive, I can't know that, I can't know things, I don't know things, I can't see things, I can't feel things, I'm not psychic, I'm not psychic, I'm not psychic, I'm not aware of those things. That's for other people can do that, not me. Other people can do that, not me. Clear, 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 clear. So the divine wants you to know that this is innate. It's part of your nature to know yourself, and that's all this is. That's all intuition is knowing yourself, your total self, your true self. It's knowing what you know when you need to know it. It's knowing what you know when you need to know it. It's knowing what you need to know when you need to know it. And knowing that's always accessible to you. It's always accessible to every soul, every divine self, and therefore every human being. Everyone has access to this. Everyone has access to clear, true knowing. And the divine wants you to remember that and is supporting that reawakening and or becoming much clearer, much stronger within you. So just continuing to clear the next layer that opened up. I shouldn't know these things. I shouldn't know these things. I shouldn't know these things. I'm scared what I might do with this knowledge. I'm scared I might hurt someone. I'm scared I will get too much pride, too much vanity at knowing such things. I shouldn't allow myself to know these things. Clear, 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 clear. Clear. This one runs deep. Clear, clear, clear. Just cutting it off at the roots so the whole thing dies. Clear, 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 clear. Clear, clear. Back to another set of ancestral influences relating to witches and mediums and clairvoyance and the whole psychic world, like all these family beliefs that got passed down generation to generation. Clear, 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 clear. I'm not allowed to know this. I'm not allowed to know the secret information. I'm not allowed to know this. I'm not allowed to know this. I'm not allowed to know this. Only the priests are allowed this. Only the priests are allowed this. Only the priests are allowed this. Clear, 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 clear. It's dangerous to have clear knowing. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. People get killed for knowing things they shouldn't know. People get killed. People get killed. People get killed. Clear, clear, clear. Clear, clear. Okay, the divine wants you to have the information. It wants your energy system to have the information that you don't need to carry them anymore. You don't need to carry your family and ancestors in the way you have been anymore. You can just cut the ties. Let it go. Let that sense of responsibility for them go. That's served its piece already. It's that piece has served you and served them, but it's time to let it go. It's time to just, like, imagine taking a huge set of scissors and just cutting any ties, any connections to your whole ancestral lineage. Clear, 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 clear. Clear. Okay, there's some part of you that still believes you need this connection. This is first chakra, this is security. I need them to be secure kind of thing. I can't leave them. Security is it's clearing. Divine truth is just going right into that. It's again, it's a misunderstanding that was appropriate for then, for the past, but there's just no truth in it now for you. You can stand on your own, in your own divinity, follow your own path, no matter how much it seems to depart from your family and your ancestors and your culture. There's still something there, the next layer down. So going one more layer into, what is this? So this is like a past life where you were condemned to death. It looks like it was through stoning, like the community was just enraged with you, and you could see and feel how much venom was in each rock that was being thrown at you. And it looks like, again, you made a vow, but this time it was aimed at the people, at the village, at there were family members and relatives in that crowd, and they all seemed to just hate you with such a visceral hatred. And you made the choice. It didn't feel like a choice at the time, but it actually was a choice. You made the choice to meet that with your own sense of hatred of them. Okay, this is getting to it. It's starting to open. So that the hatred from their side and the hatred from your side linked you in what is kind of like another vow, a vow that it linked you. It linked you to their karma, and their karma was linked to you. It created this attachment and karma. It created this karmic attachment between you that was rooted in this hatred. So would you be willing to forgive yourself, forgive them, to allow all hatred towards others and hatred from others that you experience, to allow all of this to dissolve in all time, space, dimensions, and beyond. Clear, 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 clear. Clear, 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 clear. In the past, in the present, and in the future. Clear, 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 clear. Okay, good. That's released. So now we're coming back to your light body, the descending flow, the ascending flow, the cocoon around you, renewing that flow, renewing that harmony and coherence, expanding it out even further, allowing more light, love, and truth to come in and fill all these spaces where we cleared out the imprinting, conditioning, karma, repressed emotions. Opening to the bliss that harmony and coherence creates in your system. Just feel for any subtle bliss that you're aware of right now. We're just going to hold this space for about 5 minutes, helping your energy system to get used to it and your nervous system to get used to it and refine. This transmission is now complete. Thank you for your presence.